Cristiano Ronaldo is my idol, but I don't think about the pressure of being his successor. I want to be Kylian, and the only pressure I want to feel is the pressure related to myself and the team. This is how Mbappe responded to the question of whether he intends to be a long-term successor to Cristiano Ronaldo. In the match against Betis, he finally managed to score and break his streak of 3 matches without a goal. The Frenchman has 2 goals against Betis and a victory for Madrid of 2-0. To become like Cristiano Ronaldo, Mbappe needs to work hard. Cristiano Ronaldo has 450 goals for Madrid and 4 Champions League titles. Mbappe was happy after the match against Betis. After scoring 2 goals, the pressure on the Frenchman from fans and journalists should decrease. Hello, Madridistas. We are at the Bernabeu. I am very happy about the victory and my goals. I know that when a player like me joins the team, a lot changes. I know I'm not crazy, but from the first game, it's clear that we have become a little better, haven't we? I feel good in this team. My position, I can adapt. The main thing is to know how to move. I played a bit like that in Paris. I can play anywhere in attack. Pressure, no pressure. This is football. Criticism. I'm not surprised. It's part of life. I'm used to it. I can play much better. So, Madrid wins in the 4th round of the Spanish La Liga, defeating Betis 2-0. I traditionally check the Madrid fans app. You can also download and install it for yourself. The link is in the pinned comment. I go in there to check the player ratings for this match. What do we find here? The 3 best football players are Valverde, Mbappe, and Vini Jr. By these assessments, everything seems fair, but there is one nuance that will be discussed a bit later. There are no questions about Valverde. He has a large workload in the midfield. We expect that Valverde will replace Toni in the long term, specifically in the midfield. In addition, the brilliant pass that we will continue to analyze further in this video, a brilliant pass to Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe himself had a lackluster first half. He could still be criticized for some haste, poor decision-making, and not very good movement. However, in the second half, he scored 2 goals, and we will be talking a lot about him today. And finally, Vini Jr. was, as always, great on the left flank. He put pressure on Betis' defense, made many runs, and earned a penalty. I also agree with the assessment. Here's what Kylian Mbappe said about the chemistry with Vini Jr. We have talked a lot about this recently. The talks about how Vini Jr. and I are doing are all fine. We are young and famous. It's normal for people to discuss us. The coach says that we will both take penalties. I don't want to impose anything. That's not my mentality. Mbappe emphasizes that the chemistry between Vini Jr. and him is perfectly fine. They interact well, and this match, by the way, served as additional confirmation of that. But let's return to the ratings, because I am outraged at one point. Brahim Diaz received only a 7. That is the score given in the Madrid fans app. I completely disagree with this. Let me explain why in simple terms. Brahim Diaz came off the bench with the score at 0-0, when Madrid had chances in attack, but had not scored any goals. And Brahim Diaz was directly involved in 2 goal-scoring opportunities. Do you remember the moment when Brahim Diaz prevented the ball from going out of bounds? He caught up to him, rolling in a tackle to secure the ball. After that, he held it and passed it to Rodrigo. Rodrigo passes it further to Valverde. Valverde makes a brilliant pass to Mbappe. And now the score is 1-0. Brahim Diaz started all of this. And who assisted Vini Jr. when he earned the penalty? It was Brahim Diaz, who, with a quick burst towards the Betis penalty area, controlled the ball and delivered an excellent cutting pass, allowing Vini Jr. to go one-on-one. So, Brahim Diaz is in this company, and in my opinion, he also deserves an 8. If you agree with this, give this video a like. Meanwhile, Carlo Ancelotti highlighted primarily the work of Tchouameni in the midfield. Tchouameni is a fantastic defensive midfielder. At the defensive level, he is irreplaceable. He greatly assists our defense. And it's true, just look at the statistics. 93% passing accuracy, 12 passes into the final third. This is not just defense. 4 interceptions, 8 tackles, and 10 out of 11 duels won. The French midfielder in the center, at the heart of Madrid's midfield, is a powerhouse. By the way, were you also outraged by the refereeing? I was honestly outraged when I watched this match. And if the first incident, when the ball hit the hand of the Betis defender after a pass from Vini Jr., I honestly still can't figure it out. I think the referees themselves can never figure out where the ball actually hit. A handball is considered a penalty, or it is a natural position of the hand. We will skip this moment, but when Sabarius is clearly hit on the leg from behind in the penalty area, not the ball, but specifically the leg, and the referee remains silent and does not award a penalty with the score at 0-0, it is incredibly frustrating. This is just some kind of nightmare, not officiating, and Madrid fans agree with this. They paid him off. At this stage, it's a disgrace that opponents can openly use their hands. Another robbery. The referee is blind, damn it concise, Clear, understandable. It was really frustrating when the score was 0-0. Well, let's get back to the pleasant part, because Madrid won, and Kylian Mbappe scored 2 goals. More and more Madrid players are celebrating in the style of Kylian Mbappe. Here's Brahim Diaz in the photo, as he also imitates Mbappe. Next, we see that when Kylian Mbappe was substituted, Carlo Ancelotti warmly embraced him. He hugged the Frenchman and offered his support. Carlo Ancelotti is very happy that Mbappe finally scored, and this pressure will likely decrease. And let's return to the brilliant pass from Valverde. This is a brilliant pass that you want to watch and watch again, because what Valverde did is unimaginable. It's magnificent. I can't find any words to describe it. And Jude Bellingham, who is still injured, agrees with me. He watched the match from the stands, and his reaction was likely not only to this goal by Kylian Mbappe, but also to this pass from Valverde. He was shouting at the Vamos fans, he was gesturing, he was simply in ecstasy. One can understand Bellingham's feeling because we were in a similar ecstasy. Jude described Mbappe's performance in this match with one word, and the Brazilians joined him. Vini Jr wrote easily, and Rodrigo wrote, Bernabeu was waiting for you. Overall, the support for Mbappe is overwhelming. Everyone is happy that he is finally scoring. It truly was a happy evening. But when the penalty was awarded against Betis, you also wondered who would take the penalty. Vini Jr earned this penalty. Vini Jr took the penalty in the match against Las Palmas. He demonstratively showed that he would take this penalty, not Kylian Mbappe, as we had assumed. But what happened in this situation? The Brazilian pointed to Mbappe and said, now it's your turn. You have to step up to the spot. And then he immediately addressed the Madrid fans, asking them to support not only his decision, but also to support Kylian Mbappe in this moment. This is respect for Vini Jr from all of us because he is a great master. And it shows once again that no matter how much we think there is chemistry between them or not, we find that this chemistry truly exists. And Vini Jr understands how difficult it is for a new player who has come to Madrid and how much support he needs. Mbappe approached the spot. Mbappe scored. Mbappe 2 goals. It's wonderful. Madrid fans also noted the chemistry between Vini Jr and Mbappe. Here are a few quotes. Vini Jr gives the penalty to Mbappe, dispelling any rumors of rivalry or hostility between them. Such moments are needed to truly start the season and clear the timeline of all the crazy claims about them. A magical day. Vini Jr earned a penalty and allowed Mbappe to take it. Brothers. Vini Jr wins a penalty for Madrid. He tells Mbappe to take it. He asks the Bernabeu to support Mbappe. Football club. Family. So where are the Barsa fans now? I also laugh about this because such a comment was made. They were so worried that with Mbappe coming, Madrid would fall apart. It won't fall apart at all. Everything will be fine for us. And the match against Betis is confirmation of that. I remind you that in the last episode, one made a prediction for this match. I even placed a bet, so now I can enjoy a delicious lemonade. Because Madrid won, my bet paid off. If you want to watch Madrid's matches with excitement as well, you can find the link in the pinned comment. It's a great bookmaker with high odds. And most importantly, there is a great welcome bonus for new players. Play smart, support Madrid, and win together with Madrid. Now we have a break for international matches. We will also be watching the national team games, because many Madrid players are going off to their teams, so we will meet here on the channel regularly. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Let's enjoy this victory as we go on a break from club football, but we will keep an eye on everything happening in Madrid because we support Madrid. If you support me with the super thanks feature under this video or become a channel sponsor, I will be grateful and appreciative. This way, we can make the channel even better. Here are other videos. You can rewatch them if you haven't seen them yet. Everything about Madrid is on this channel. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.